Hey guys, it's Wally. I'm gonna do a quick review for the it was a dual hop, dual grain triple hop experiment, the Mike Dean experiment, and this is it. This is my BRU-1 hop experiment beer. See that? I got something floating here. Fucking gnat. House plants. But all right, in all my bedhead glory. Sunday afternoon just before the Bengals game. But anyway, yeah, this is just right out the keg. Just poured it. So yeah, we'll go from here. We'll start. So this is BRU-1, like I had said, which I should have been more prepared. And actually, let me see. Here we go. An actual recipe. So. Little background about BRU-1. So it is an experimental hop. It was developed in Yakima Valley by the BRU-Lot farms. It's a 13 to 15% alpha. It's got a very high hop oil content to it, so it's really good for aroma hops. But it's also considered a dual purpose. So bittering is pretty good with this hop. From what I'm reading, should have a lot of pineapple and stone fruit. So I'm going to give you guys that so you guys can, so I can influence your thoughts. Says pairs well with citrus, Chinook, other American aroma hops. So let's go ahead and dive into this dude. The nose on it, and I've never really been super impressed with the nose on it. So let's go through the recipe. So I bittered this with Newport, and that was 1.5 ounces at 60 minutes. So the IBUs on this are about 85-ish. Excuse me. This is about a 7.5% beer. I started out, the original gravity going in the fermenter was 1070. It finished about 1016, so it didn't dry out quite as much as I would like. So this is 14 pounds of two-row, 10.1 ounces of Crystal 30, and I did use Crystal 30 in this. I just happened to find it in my local spot around me. So Newport at 60, 1 ounce of BRU-1 at 15, an ounce of BRU-1 at 10, and a 2 ounce Whirlpool at 0. And that was after lowering my temperature down to just below 180. And at that point, so there's my first 2 hops. I got a third hop. So the third hop is Simcoe. I wanted to go old school with the dry hop, but I went new school because I biotransformed Simcoe. So I put it in at High Krausen, the first ounce at High Krausen. Then I did a second ounce at day 7. Kegged it, then cold crashed it, and kegged it at day 14. So that's in a nutshell what I did, my process. And okay, let's get a good smell on it. I think what the smell I do get on it, it's got a real slight, like stone fruit smell to it. It's not overwhelming. The nose is not overwhelming. I had a lot of concern that the Simcoe was just gonna take over the nose, and I wouldn't get anything from BRU-1, and that did not happen at all. The nose is pretty underwhelming on this beer, but there is like kind of a fruity, kind of maybe a guava type in the background. But let's get a good taste on it. For mid 80s IBUs, it's not super bitter. There is a nice firm bitterness to this. It's not tongue scraping like Ruination or something huge like that. There's a little bit of Simcoe in the taste, but it's got this kind of peachy, more stone fruit than anything. It's like an under ripened type flavor to it. Almost a little bit like honey, almost like a honey malt type of flavor, but it's just a Crystal 30. maybe slightly under attenuated, but I think it's bitter enough that you don't really notice it. But yeah, it's definitely got this kind of guava kind of stone fruit. It's not sweet. I said there was a little sweetness in it, but it's not like a sweet peach. But it's very easy to drink. Very easy to drink for 7.5%. But I can see it's not dank. It's pretty old school kind of IPA. It's not that dank kind of sticky, resinous hop. It's the first time I used Newport, and it's the first time I used BRU-1. But it's been a few weeks since I had one of these. My keg's about empty, so I'm kind of re-experiencing it. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased with it. I think if I ever did anything with BRU-1 again, I think a huge flame out 0-minute whirlpool would probably do this thing wonders. It's a high alpha, so probably what would I do? I like the bitter at 60 minutes. I love the new school soft IPAs with the minimal bittering in them, but excuse me, my heart's still in the old school, strip your tongue off kind of bittering IPA. But I would probably do something like I've done here. I would probably do a Newport. I love Galena at 60, just because it adds, I think Galena adds a really nice kind of berry flavor to stuff, and I really enjoy that hop flavor. Even though it's bittering, you say, well, you don't get a whole lot of hop flavor. I think there's something there, and I enjoy it. But let's get back to BRU-1. I would probably skip the 10-minute. I would probably skip the 10-minute. I would probably double up what I've got here, the 10-minute and 15-minute. So I would probably do a 2-ounce at 15. Then I would probably do another 2-ounce or 3-ounce at 0 at Whirlpool, and see how that changes things. That would maybe get me some nose something. But I also find this with gelatin, so maybe I did this to myself. Maybe the gelatin did that to me. But anyway, that's going to be my BRU-1 review. All in all, it's a really good tasting beer. Nose is underwhelming, but I think the descriptor's right. I'm not getting a pineapple out of it, but mixing it with Citra or Chinook, some kind of aromatic American hop, would probably really help this thing a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and call it a day and say, get some BRU-1. Use the shit out of it in late editions. Dry hop with it. I think it's a good hop. I don't have any more in my freezer, but I've got more Simcoe. So anyway, so it's about 13 to 15% alpha, so it's a big one. So yeah, if you want to take my advice, go ahead, use it. Late editions, maximize your IBUs in your front end by something with a pretty neutral flavor to it, like a Galena or a Newport. But anyway, that's all I got. Makes good beer. I would say probably smash worthy. It's almost a little bit of. There we go, rambling. If you guys ever had those cotton candy grapes, there's almost a little of that on the nose. A little bit of grape flavor to it, but all in all, it is a tasty beer. Okay. All right, I'm rambling long enough. 9 minutes and 30 seconds. All right, guys. All right, cheers. I'll be coming at you with another one. Can't do too many 7.5% beers in one day. Makes for a bad Monday. All right, guys. Cheers.